You know, I had a dream once that I got lost, and I came this way, and I died horribly. But of course, it was only a dream. But, sea of eventualities and all that. Who knows what really happens? Look, are you guys following? Just stay close. I'm more comfortable rambling to myself when you're near, because I feel like somebody's listening. Why is the chain on the outside of the gate, though? That's not very defensive. You get attacked, the people just walk up and open your front door. May as well just leave it open at that point. Maybe it's just to stop the wildlife invaders getting in. More than actual humans. Right, we've got company. Thunder. What do we got? Lost ones. Oh. Spectral Apothecarius. Oh. Did I get zapped with lightning? You okay, Zara? You're doing alright. You got him? Oh, right. Lost one. There we are. Okay, we're doing alright. Depth chest. That's... I should see if the Apothecarius has one of those amulets on them. Because if there is, I might be able to return that to the Apothecary in the Sun Temple as well. I was very grateful when we brought Finn and... Zarbos? Oh, I can't remember the other guy's name. He was a grouch, so I only really remember Finn, the nice one, who helped me out when I first realised I had this arcane fever going on. That was it. There was a... up here on the steps. How long's this pretzel been here? Part of me wants to take it, but... I don't think that would be a good idea to take food from this place. This ectoplasm should be the Apothecary. Robe of the Apothecarius. Take that. We don't have any Apothecary robes. Is there anything... back? No, there's nothing back here other than potentially getting stuck. Oh. Come on. Get that malachite ore. I almost feel like I can hear somebody humming. Fortress Fogwatch. Zara? There you are. Let's take things quietly until we know what we're dealing with. Okay, there's a lost one. There's another spirit. And an extra lost one. Right, let's just... Oh, I'm going to armor up. Oh, right, they've seen us. Let's just get stuck in. I was going to suggest that anyway. Ow! Oh! Flip. Okay, we're definitely going to use our magic protection in here more. You got this one, guys? Well done. Check for one of the amulets. No, it's just the same old stuff. I think this is going to be the last of my food as well. Yeah, I'm just down to mead, and that's not going to really fill me up after a fight. Let's try this way first. Oh. More Apothecary. Zara, I kind of need you. Oh. very dark in here. Ow! Sugar. Nope, I'm stuck. Oh, careful. And I should probably use my magic lifesteal as well. Blank paper. It's blank. I don't know what I expected. I mean, these coins I'm taking, though, if I can get all this junk out of the way. Is there anything to be gleaned from these tomes? I don't believe so. We're here for the mushroom samples and any potential research papers, but this doesn't seem very laboratory-esque yet. Selna's March. Finding Selna's set everywhere today. Take bone meal. The blue fire, it's very... I would love to have a blue fire in my home. But I think it would probably scare the neighbours seeing it through the door. Lights. It's pitch black. Take all this. So which way should I go? Let's try this way. Okay. Danger sense. Where are we looking? You guys got my back? Right, Apothecary. Ah. I lost one. Are the lost ones Apothecary too, or are they simply the guards, perhaps? Why have only the Apothecary turned into spectral versions of themselves? Sis, car's all flooded and blocked off. Lockpicks, spell tomes. Oh. Right, well, this seems to be the kitchen, but it also seems like something else has been living here since. That's a lot of blue flames. I wonder how those blue flames came to be and what's sustaining them. Is it simply the flames burn blue because of the spores in the air? Am I being infected with a plague right now by walking in here? Oh, back. Selma's wings. Is that a cape? Right, watch my back. That is a cape, but it does not suit. We can't wear that. We can't wear that. There's nothing really to hold it on. Set to the north, eyes to the north. Better prices, sneakers better. Stamp. This might be worth wearing when we go to sell things then, if prices are better. I quite like the blue. I quite like that. It's not as good as my assassin hood, I don't believe. Because that makes my entropy spells cheaper. And it's also better armor, but... honestly, I like the look. I like this look a lot. Let's see how we go. And see if it makes a big difference without that 11% cheaper mana. Or entropy spells, sorry. Oh, I want that bone meal. And I want a mage light that lasts longer. Okay, we've got more. The Apothecary. He's a real danger. There's a Pyrian shield. Let's grab that before we lose... ow! Before we lose it. Ow! Okay, no, it didn't hit me. That hit Zara. Oh, that hit you in the head. Are you okay? Should I be concerned about the arrow or not? Did I come through here before? Where am I? Oh, yes, I went that way. Rather than... Yeah, I came down here through the hall, and I just chose to go that way rather than this way. So this just loops back around. Good to know. That's where I came from. Then... Am I Oh, ambrosia. Yeah, and I took the bone meal from this. Okay, yeah, I've definitely been through here. So I gotta head this way. This place is a maze. Pyrian armor. I'll take that blueprint, please. Somebody mercifully died in their sleep, I believe. Oh, no, that's absolutely a dead end. Right, well, I'm not going to make any more progress going this way. This place is collapsing in on itself. This was the... Did I check the chest? I did, so we'll take it all. Then... Do we... I guess we try this. Oh. There's that thrumming noise. The laboratory requires a... I hope I brought the key. I brought the key. Thank God I never throw away any of my keys. Tara. Thank you. Okay, there's a lot of Apothecary down there. Let's see if we can get Thunder. Oh, I could just throw you down there. Right, Thunder. Oh no, okay, I'm going down as well. Looks alright, there we are. Not what I had in mind, but here we go. Right, mana. That's one. That's two. Right, this is more like it. Dagger of Ambush. There's a lot more mushrooms. Those... Okay, those aren't the mushroom samples I want. Keep an eye out, you two. Don't know what we're going to face in here. These Apothecary don't have any amulets on them, so... These can't be their original bodies. They must have just rematerialized, perhaps, from just the magical essence left over. These look like the samples. Yes. 2, 3, 4. Bank Vault Key 2221. Guess we'll be going to have a look at the bank after this, if we're not already broken in already. So what was this? The research papers. The unknown species of fungi propagated astoundingly swiftly in the buckets of Fortress Fogwatch. The trader wasn't sure if the spores even survived the long storage time, hence the cheap price. Now I planted a first colony in a corner protected by rocks in the nearby woods to study the growing cycle in the wild. Oh dear. Therefore, let's get to the actual research report. Viewed externally, the mushrooms can be divided in a reddish to purple and bluish cyan type, which seem to be male and female characteristics. The brightly gleaming root mesh seems to be able to digest almost every living thing, be it animals, plants, or other mushrooms. During my last walkabout around my plantation, arranged in the open environment, I could even note that a nearby tree was infested by the mushrooms. Parasitic purple glowing veins moved from the roots across the bark up to the branches. It is truly eerie how far the mushroom roots must have grown underground. I'll return in a few... You should have burnt the tree right then and there. Burn the tree, burn the mushrooms, salt the earth. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but also you can tell when an idea is a bad idea in the moment. I'll return in a few days to investigate how the different poisons with which I sprinkled the surrounding fertile soil have taken effect. Okay, so he was trying to get a curb on it. But I would have gone with the burning rather than the poison. Of course, I will also note the results of this plague. With the most potent poison, I should be able to destroy the remaining mushrooms with ease. Our employer, the noblewoman from the House Dalminas, will be impressed when I was as most able and courageous apothecary successfully fought these extraordinary mushrooms. The Dalminas woman again. I swear I've heard that name before. She was the one involved in the mining incident. When I first arrived in Enderal and I was doing jobs around Riverville, and there was the mine full of trolls, and I also found journals from the miners who originally inhabited the mine, were mining up crystals, I believe, for the... I think it was the Dalminas noblewoman. Regardless, moving on. It's unbelievable that the most potent poisons that showed effect in the laboratory of Hogwatch seem to have absolutely no effect outside. On the opposite, my hidden mushroom plantation is now no longer hidden, but already visible from the wayside. Additional trees were infested as well. I'm such a fool. I have to immediately continue my research before my employer and the rest of the apothecary catch on to my practices. Oh. Are these the guy's grandfather's research notes? He caused the plague. Who am I kidding? It was all in vain. My arrogance is costing me and my descendants everything. The mushrooms have developed into an unstoppable plague. My experiment has not yet been linked with the outbreak, however I'm losing everything that is important to me. My son will not be able to follow my footsteps. I will flee with him so that he may not bear the blame for my failure in the future. I'm also losing my health. My body decomposes. I inhaled the spores of these terrible mushrooms for far too long. Furinia Dalminas, my dearest love, I will never be able to look in your eyes again. I created this disaster to impress you because I thought I could tame it. I thought I could be a hero. Yet I was deluded. The mushrooms are vastly more powerful than I could have imagined. They pervade the earth, contaminate the water, pollute the air. Even the weather seemed to bend down to it. And protects them with a thick cloud layer against the sun, which was my last hope to dry them out. I'm sorry that we had to flee, my son. I'm sorry, Verinia, that my love to you made me blind to my failure. I'm sorry for every living being which will fall victim to the invested part of the woods. I'm so dreadfully sorry. It sounds like this plague is not going to stop until it consumes all of Enderal. Do I deliver them to the apothecary or do I return them to the guy, like I promised? Balhazel. It's not fair to say the apothecary are responsible, but he was one of the apothecary. If I hand in the notes to the apothecary, would they try to cover this up? Or do I risk giving them to Balhazel, knowing that he may well cause another plague? I'll have to think about that as we make our way back. I don't believe there's anything else we need to do here. Well, I know there's nothing else we need to do here. Oh! Ow! Okay, careful, it's a rat. Flip! Ow! Okay, this is not... It's not nice to loiter around doorways. You got that one? Excellent. Okay. The way out. Oh! There's even more apothecary. This is a huge fortress. It's almost a city unto itself. Ow. Is that... Okay, no. I thought it might have been a frost rune or something. Okay, that's a big sword. Thank you, Zara. Have we got more company still? I think we do. Yeah, we do. I just don't want to be hit. Give me that health. Just drain that life essence. Whatever you have sustaining you. Let's go back. I don't want to miss anything, because I'm not coming back here again. I hope. Couple of pennies. That's blocked off. This is the way then. Oh, I've been here before then. I remember these corridors. So I was so close to going in the bottom door of the laboratory. But because this is so maze-like, I walked right past it. Oh, it's daylight now. We should be able to get a good view of Riverville, I believe, before we leave. There's a lot of rhyming leaves. It's the Whisperwood. The whole woodlands. Because of one man's pride and vanity. Is that Riverville down there? I can scarcely tell. I think it might actually be on the other side of the mountains. Let's check the map. Yeah, I think it must be on the other side of the mountains. But I've got to decide what to do with those research notes. It's time to return to art. That much is certain. I think I'm going to have to give them to the Apothecary. Because even if they destroy the research notes and ruin the chance of a cure to this plague, I think the alternative is simply far too dangerous. Giving them to Balhazel, and if he... I mean, it's the same story, isn't it? He's trying to redeem his family's name. The pride's there. You know, thinking he knows what he's doing. But we're going to the Apothecary in the Sun Temple. I believe that would be the best place to hand them in. Yeah, in the Sun Temple. Let's make our way up. Oh, you got an apprentice here today.
An outlander.
Oh.
What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
You're an Eterna as well. You can see it in your features. You're as much as an outlander as I am, surely. Or you... Oh, it doesn't matter. Look. I believe there's something here that's going to interest you.
Yes? What would that be? This is strong stuff. It was wise of you to give those samples to us. No matter how noble his intentions, who knows what this old man would have done with them? A mushroom plague in Ark? That would... Well, I don't need to name it. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. It's the least I can do for you.
Thank you. So, what are your plans with the samples then? I brought them here to avoid the very thing that you just said, like an outbreak in Ark, because that would devastate Enderal. It would ruin Enderal. It would bring it to its knees. Probably bring the Order to its knees. He said they might be the key to curing the Whisperwood.
Might. But as I said, they might also be the key to another plague. I guess the first thing we'll do is find a safe place for it. A container.
Good start.
Then we'll see. But I suppose it would be safest to simply burn it.
Well, it probably would be safest, but maybe like in a laboratory inside the Whisperwood? You've got those mushroom samples now. Make a little laboratory out there where it's, no harm can be done. Hopefully. Anyway, I better get going.
No, thank you. Walk blessed, and may your path always be even.
Thank you. May yours be even as well. I still think we made the right decision. Even if they do destroy the samples, we have averted, or potentially averted, another catastrophe. Hey, Thariel, how have you been? Right, tomorrow, I'm going to use all that info you've gathered. I'm going to go down into the Undercity, and we're going to get on a trail of that final black stone. It's about time. We've done everything that we can, and that I feel like I should. Everything else right now in my journal, it just feels less important than everything else that's happening. I see Esme hasn't turned up. We might be expecting a guest, just so you know. An Eterna like me called Esme. She hasn't got any place to stay right now, and she's kind of waiting for a ship to leave Enderal. Go back to Calais? You know how it is right now with the Neramese invasion. No ships are traveling the Red Sea, so if she turns up, you make sure she feels at home. That does mean that you might have to fight over the seat. The nice, comfy couch down here. Or one of you is going to have to start sleeping in my bed when I'm not around, but... Something tells me it's not going to be a problem. I think she's just going to make do in the Undercity. Not the Undercity, sorry. In Juneville. I'm getting all my places confused. Oh. Oh, there is a... Okay, actually, Thariel. If you sleep downstairs on the couch down there, I only just realised that there's a couch around this corner, or I kind of put two and two together. We'll let Esme have this spot if she does turn up. It's just a little bit more private for a lady.
Oh, good to see you.
Yep, it's good to see you too, buddy. Right, I'm going to hit the hay, and I'm going to do some shopping in the morning and head down to the Undercity. Oh, the Hunger Days. What season are the Hunger Days? I need to look that up. See if I can find somebody who can tell me more about it. God, everybody's running low on money these days. I think I'm just too... Oh, wait, what's my rhetoric at? 94. I can...
All your heart could ever desire. Take a look.
My heart currently desires 6 of your master rhetoric books, please.
May his light guide you.
Thank you, and you. I'll just nip back over in a second. I'm just gonna
Come back if you find the time.
max out my rhetoric skill. 100. I presume that's a max. I feel like I've accomplished something. You've got some bread under your table. I don't know if you know. But excuse me. What else have you got?
All
Let's see
your
how...
heart could ever desire.
Yep,
Take
I
a
hope
look.
so. But I somehow doubt it's all that could ever do. Oh. I could go for the blue. No, I wear green. There's a reason I wear green, and that's to stand with the Neramese mages. In solidarity especially after we've lost Constantine and Lashari. Gonna support Yuzlan. We're still getting quite a lot of our money back. Is there anything else that you can sell to me? Enchantment Master. That's too advanced for me still. I still need the expert books. Light armor. What's my light armor skill at now? 88. So we are in
All
master
your heart
range.
could ever desire. Take a look.
Let's buy... Okay, 10,000 might be a little bit too much for me to spend. What did I say? 7,000? Yeah, 7,000. Let's just buy 5 of them. And, oh, actually,
All your heart
yep,
could
sorry,
ever
I
desire. Take a look.
I'm being a bit finicky. Is there anything else I can sell to you, or did I sell you... Yeah, it looks like you've got everything that you can take.
May
Thank
his
you.
light guide you. Come back.
And let's use... Oh, I'm out of learning points for... That's fine. I can keep these books for later.
If you
But
find
light
the
armor, it's
time.
up to 90. Entropy... We've slacked on entropy for quite a while because we focused it so much early on. But we will go past... As we head into the Undercity to see the Apothecarius about the black stone they may or may not have, we'll go past that black market trader, see if they've got any more entropy learning books for me. But I also did get a key for the bank. From... It's when I was investigating the murders in Juneville. A private investigator left a key for payment to be put into it. So we are going to have a nosy in there. I think it was 1112? Oh. I might have already been in this one. Wait, search bag. What bag? There's 600... There's an invisible bag in here. No, if I bring attention to it, they might realise that I'm not supposed to be in that vault. I'm going to search the invisible bag. I'm going to take 600 pennies. And... because it's invisible, nobody's going to know. Let's just check. I definitely don't have any of the keys for the other vaults. I've been in that one. No. So I'm just having to relax. There's a lot of stairs and my knees aren't quite what they used to be. Oh, yeah, no, just relaxing. Oh my, what a climb. Your eyes are very dark. Hello, no, nothing to see. Nothing to see. No, I don't know what you're looking at me like that for. Okay, she's gone. Yep, nope, nothing. I don't know what it is. Oh, hello. 222. Was it 2221? We'll take this and this. Nothing else? Wait, there is something else. Crafting book. Oh, it's there. The Alchemy Expert book. Now, we'll leave that. It's not worth too much. We'll leave it. Don't have a key for this one. Yeah, there's something about stealing gold from a bank. Just don't mind me. Just checking all secure. Yep, totally normal. Okay, we're definitely all good. Yeah, all of them secure. At ease. Carry on, as you were. Yeah, something about stealing gold from a bank. It awakens something in me. Greetings. Have a lovely day. Whatever they're paying those guards, it is too much. Here he is, and let's do something we've not done for a little while. What was it under? Psionics, wasn't it? Mesmerize. This will give us better prices, and given how extortionate this black market guy is, I have no qualms against using it against him. Hello, if I were a steel crab, you'd be in handcuffs already. I'm looking for knowledge.
Fair enough. Maybe there's a
I say the passphrase every time still.
They don't come cheap.
Don't come cheap. That's 600 pennies for a book. And this is... I'm still wearing my Enderalian garb. I've got the Hood of the North on. That was Mesmerize. This man is his prices are extortionate. I can't afford all of these. I couldn't use all of these anyway if I wanted to. Let's just pick up 5. That's still 3,000. Oh, take it. You bloody daylight robbery here. Daylight robbery. Oh, I do have all this stuff I can sell though. I didn't hit up a blacksmith. Okay, take all this. Okay, that's a significant portion of my money back. Definitely nothing else I can sell, right?
Yes.
You could
Just
get blood from a
move on, will
stone, you know that.
That's a nice dress you're wearing there, sonchild.
It's a robe, not a dress.
Some people down here would kill
Where was I headed?
for something.
Yes, it's this way. Oh. There's a lot of flesh maggot sufferers down here, I forgot. No, this is the wrong way. I need to be in the... Was it this way? No, this leads to the arena. I need to head to the marketplace. Because it's through the marketplace that the house of the... What's it called? The Apothecary is placed down here. I forget. Here it is. The Apothecary. House of the Apothecary. It was that simple and I forgot. Hello.
You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
I'm not from here. Your clothes are very... They're covered in something black.
Hey!
I'm an
you're
adventurer.
aren't
Yes,
you?
I can't give
Have
you any
been
pennies,
to-
it seems.
Oh, how do they say it? Melee?
No.
My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
I've not been to Melee, but I've certainly killed some Melee petrified. I'll tell you that story another time. I'm just in the middle of something. These are really quite nice little lanterns. But distractions. Maybe I'll ask where they got them from. I was about to say this is quite nice, but then I looked to the right. Hello.
Walk blessed.
I need to speak to whoever's running this establishment.
Uh-huh. Well, then you should go see Sister Salvira. She has to be around here somewhere.
Sister Salvira. Right, got it. Oh, my word. These poor people. And they're so bad that they can't even lie in the... As awful as it is, they can't lie in the street anymore. Where does that blood or vomit? Or both? That door's locked up tight. That was it. If this is one of the Lightborn, I hope it's the Lightborn of healing and mercy or something. Hello, are you? No, you're not. You'd be a bit gruff to be a sister, I believe. Try through here. Ah! Shut the door for privacy. Hello, you must be Sister Salvina.
What? Who are you?
My name's Fletch. I'm with the Order. They've sent me because I need your help with something very important.
Oh, really? And what could someone working for the Order bring down to a place like this and risk spoiling his fine garments?
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not like a noble or anything. Just let it wash over. She probably has a lot of reason to dislike the Order, given that they turn a blind eye to all the suffering down here. I'm here because I'm looking for a black stone, which is said to be associated with your League of Apothecary. Does that ring any bells? Do you know anything about it?
A black stone? No idea what you're talking about. Now, is there something else? If not, leave. Time is sparse these days.
I feel like there's more than she's letting on. Or she knows more than she's letting on. I'll... get going then. Kalia!
Thank the sun. There you are. I've been looking for you.
You have? What are you doing down here? Well, you're looking for me. I don't know why I'm about to ask you why you're down here. Why are you down here?
I followed you. It's about your mission. I know that the Grandmaster ordered you to find the Black Stones. And I believe I know where to find the one you were looking for down here.
Oh? Oh! You grew up in the Undercity before you were adopted, didn't you? But, where? Where should we start looking?
Far away from here, and I can show you where. The only thing I ask of you is that no one must know about my part in this. Promise me that, and I'll tell you what I know.
I can't say I like the secrecy, but I appreciate everybody has their reasons. I promise I won't reveal your part in this, unless it turns out that somebody's life is at risk or something like that.
Thanks. Believe me, I don't like this any more than you do. Come, follow me.
I appreciate that. You're quite an honourable person, Kalia. You got a hell of a stride going, though. I'll follow your lead. I haven't seen her since I was in the... Well, not her, so to
I remember
speak.
coming here as a child. The apothecary gave me something to eat before setting me on the streets again. All that seems so distant now.
Are you? I
It's
heard
easy
you
to
talk.
forget about the other side of the coin once you haven't seen it for a while.
Tell me about it. Just Baz willingly down here as well. Kalia?
Alright, this is better. Have you ever heard the name Dalgalar?
Dalgalar. It rings a bell. Doesn't he have the nickname the Healer of the Poor?
Healer of the poor. Yes, that's what some people called him. It doesn't do him justice, though. Dalgalar helped everyone regardless of his wealth. The only difference was that he had the rich people pay for their treatment. Do you also remember why he left Ark?
No. I think we might be getting into the sort of territory where I've been down to an inn for a couple of drinks, just speaking to the locals. Didn't he have a quarrel with the League of Apothecary because of his methods?
Yes. For him, the end justified the means. For example, it is said that he once healed a crippled soldier by replacing his lost leg. The League considered such practices pathless,
Oh?
but Dalgalar refused to give in, and that is how they came to blows. Finally, Dalgalar left Ark and moved into a remote old castle in the Frostcliff Mountains.
I feel like you didn't finish what you were saying, but I know the story of how he replaced a crippled soldier's leg with a bit of troll bone and undead flesh. I see where the League is coming from. There's helping people, but it's got to be humane still. Like, where did that... The troll bone, I've got no qualms about. It's, where did that flesh come from? Was it human flesh? Was it the flesh of somebody who was already dead? Somebody living? Was it somebody at all? Was it actually from an animal? But I understand the League. There has to be limits.
Is that so? I guess you know the rest of the story. He became more and more reclusive until one day he locked the gates and was never heard from again. The Apothecary say that it was his eccentricity which was to blame, but I think there's more to it than that.
So, I'm going to go out on a whim because I'm kind of getting this idea as well. You think the Black Stone has a role in this?
I know it did. I recently read the notes of one of the few apprentices he permitted to come with him. And this is where it gets interesting. Dalgalar researched something he only referred to as the Angel. No one but him was allowed to take part in its creation, and he hired dozens of mercenaries to get him the resources he needed for his experiments. Books, relics, rare herbs, things like that. And one of those relics was a small dark stone, shining like the skin of an eel.
Certainly fits the description of the other black stones we've seen. And you think it's responsible for whatever really happened out in his castle? The way he stopped communicating with anyone?
Yes. What do you think, Saira? That does sound like a lead, doesn't it?
It sounds like a good one, but I do have to ask, why all the secrecy involved in this? Did you know this Dalgalar?
I was waiting for that question. Alright then, I might as well come clean. I am interested in all this because there is a rumor as to what the Angel was supposed to be.
The Angel was supposed to be? What's the rumor?
A talisman. One that allows its bearer to heal any disease in the world, even flesh maggots, the yellow fever, or the Black Death. All of them. And I want to find this Angel, Saira.
So you can heal the people of the Undercity and beyond, is that it?
Isn't it obvious? Because I want to be healed.
Oh. You're talking about this creature inside. That's slightly more selfish than I was anticipating from you, Kalia. You're talking about the creature inside you.
Yes. If there's even just a sliver of a chance that this device, whatever it is, can help me, I have to take it. And that is also why the Order must not know about any of this. They would confiscate the artifact before I could use it for myself. And what am I supposed to tell them if they ask me why I need it? I can't allow anyone to learn the truth about me, not until I've dealt with it. Now enough about my motivations, Saira. Let us plan how we are going to proceed.
Right. Well, I understand where you're coming from, and I'll help you with this. I kind of thought you were going to be a bit more benevolent about it, but to be honest, I've completely forgotten about the struggle you have with that creature inside you. It is important that we deal with that, and I will be there to help you deal with it. So, the plan. How do we get to the castle? You say it's in the Frostcliff Mountains.
Yes. I found us a map that should point the way from the Frostcliff Tavern. Go prepare yourself. I will meet you there. And thank you for helping me. I know I might not show it that much, but I appreciate your, friendship. I really do.
Hey, I appreciate your friendship as well. I will meet you at the tavern. I know where it is, so I'll see you there shortly. After what happened with Jaspar, I'm going to be a more supportive friend. Apparently I'm running out of those.